Hello world. This is a live stream and about working on an app, and it's 1:18 p.m. I'm gonna go for about an hour or two, or something like that, 1 hour or two. 2:18. I'm gonna play some music in the background, and so really the purpose of this stream is like document my work, and document like this time, and just I feel like every moment is precious and beautiful, and I'm feeling like being in the now right now, like documenting and streaming. I think streaming is like, for me, it's a necessary part of work. Like when I'm streaming, I am like in the mode, I'm plugged into the matrix, kind of like that. Which means like I get to develop myself, speak. I get to create, work in, and then know that I can watch it back and be like, here is objectively a step forward. That's like beautiful. That's what I'm, and then I could be like, that's beautiful. I tracked it. I measured it. So that's like the idea about Lumi is illumination, is knowledge, is self-knowledge. So streaming is part of that. Another part, like, because then I really envision like teams of AIs working with you, and if you're streaming like publicly, or if you are just talking to a camera, your AIs will capture that and talk to you, and understand you, and they will give you little notes about what you're doing. So I'm excited to be working today about this, and gonna work. Lumi is an app, and it's a platform. It's a mobile app, web app. So yeah, I went to Muay Thai today, and it's 1:21 p.m. I hear some rain outside. I have some. I'm gonna be recording it too. I'm playing some music in the side. Let's see if it's streaming. Part of work, like. Which means like I get to develop myself. Okay, it's working pretty well. So I feel like it's recording, is beautiful. Like one critical aspect is like talking. Like if you're not talking 7 hours per day, you're stuck in your head, and you're fucked. Like you're dead. Like if you're not engaging with concepts, ideas, and flowing with them, you are a fossil. Like that's such an important concept. Like, but it's like subtle. Like in terms of like if you want to cultivate yourself, and be about using your like you have a body and you exist in a world. So therefore, if you really want to explore it and get to know it, you have to develop it, and you have to develop your mind and body. And one of those aspects is like your mind, right? Which through voice can be engaged through your voice, and if you don't exercise it, it's going to be ossified. If you're not engaging with conversations, if you're not engaging with ideas, and being tested and testing yourself and measuring and quantifying it, then you're not using it. So now what does it mean to use it? It means like you say something, you explore a concept, a topic, and then it gets and then you can have a response back from like Aristotle or something like that, which now AI can do with, or like Steve Jobs, and like engage with these topics. And then if you're not engaging with these topics with your AI characters 5 hours, 6 hours a day, then you're stuck in your old 20th century mode of living. Like this is like what Steve Jobs talked about at that European dinner in like the 80s. It's just like if you are clear and you understand technology and like things that how it amplifies inherent human abilities, if you're not creating with that awareness, then you're really missing out. So that's like for me, like I can explain myself and who I am and what I'm about with my voice and talking to a camera. And now if I capture that and live stream it, or like capture it, record it, and then I can watch it again, and then I can, right, that's one thing. One thing is like capturing it, recording it. Another thing is going back through to read it, and then like, what's the point of recording it if you don't go back to read it? Well, the point is you can actually at least have now you can have an AI that can go with you through that content, that what you described, what you talked about, what you said was in you, what you said was you were thinking, what you said you were feeling, and understand it. So you really now have a team, a support team. So now the idea is that like, can you really understand, like imagine what the significance of that is? Excuse me. What the significance of that engagement is, like you now have access to this resource that before was not which before this time it cost a lot of thousands of dollars. It was very it was only accessible to a few people that could afford a private education in a where they could have.
You can guarantee.
Okay, I'll leave this in the background. A private education where you can have where you can have somebody guide you there and give you feedback, and so there's another concept of this, like concept of a dialogue, how that in itself. Imagine what is a dialogue? It's like two people talking and engaging in discussion, and so you may say, so you have to appreciate, you have to understand how a conversation, which is a simple back and forth conversation, can be transformative, can transform the way you understand, the way you think, and you can see as you grow from stages, you can look back on how you thought and behaved before, and then be like, okay, now I can see that I am in a different world. You can see the world differently, and then you can navigate the world differently. You can be like, I know this is very important to me, and I'm going to put my resources into this. I'm going to make this kind of decision because of X, Y, and Z. Like being able to do that, like make the decisions in your life. This is the most important, the most consequential, the most highest value thing you can put your resources, like support, thinking, just like money, time into. It's like how you make the decisions, because what you decide now, like, has this can have this massive ripple effect down the line, which can be like, it's all about making the right decisions now, like that will have impact how your life turns out, what you have, what you earn, what you have experienced, what you have, how you have transformed yourself. So these are the tools that we have to navigate through life. It's like the decisions, where we go, the conversations we have, how we lead them, do we understand them, how we can get feedback on our the videos, our thinking, and get feedback through these AI characters that have the context about our conversations. Well, and just taking a moment. So this is like, excuse me, in this is a process of knowledge, is like recognizing like each word is a concept, and it is a moment. If it's it's a moment, if it has a if you're aware of it and it has like a context and connection with past. This is logic. This is computing. This is conversation. You're and yes, we can model infinite like worlds of this conversations and topics and observations. But the important part is like that you are a conscious being coming into awareness of a subject and coming back, and then like you are so the real amazing part, the highest value return on investment of like application of intelligence in our lives is our own awareness, like understanding of topics or of the world. And this is done through being tested, orally or through chat or like, but best is through voice. And this is like the highest, like this is the most important, this is the most amazing part. But like the most amazing part is like that we can have an AI that can like test us through monologues about like our lives, about how we understand the world. Okay, so I'm gonna go to work right now, but this was a monologue about like why I so am obsessed with building like AI characters right now, and talking to a video camera in order to like have this this experience of growth, of personal development that I'm having through interactions with AI, and through creating content and creating the application itself. Now I will go back to the application and gonna dive in with some like defining to-dos and shit like that. So I'm gonna be quiet, just so this will be just like a chill co-working session. Like, to be a founder, it's really a social thing. Like, it's a it's a creative thing. You have to be an artist, really. You have, but you also have to be highly technical, and you have to. I mean, to be a really good founder in tech, like you have to understand technology, and this is like a lot of people don't um, understand what a computer is and like how an operating system works. Like what is, um, I mean, no, don't have to go deeper than having a simple appreciation of what a computer is to a human. And this is like just a simple thing because it's very profound, because it's very then you understand that what thinking is, what logic is, and how we can use a an amplification device for our thinking. And what this is the bicycle for the mind. But now imagine like from Walter Isaacson's biography on Steve Jobs, like he talks about being a boy and walking down the street and neighbors, some neighborhood engineer playing with an amplification device that is a microphone, and he was amazed that this microphone could be created. Now I really need to find this part of the book biography, but yeah, like seeing how voice, it was like turned voice into electricity, and this was a fascinating part. But and so this is like yeah, and but the thing is like being a knowing, but then but that picture is like you have this device and it records your voice, and then it can be played back. Um, or no, it was a microphone. He created a microphone and connected it to an amplifier. But like seeing the microphone being built from scratch or something like that was like impactful. But to me, it's like, and then understanding like that computers, they just turn around bits, do very simple things like add, subtract, and multiply, like the and or gates, which are the how um, a state is decided by, like, you have two inputs, like a yes, a 0 or 1, and then another 0 or 1, and what does that output? That would like and or, it's like statements of logic of and then you use that to record, and then the CPU will take transformations like that, um, will take perform transit perform these operations. And then you have recording of data, which can be represent information with just simple zeros and ones, right? So what I'm getting at is like, if you have a true understanding of what a computer is, then you can understand what a true you can understand its value, right? And then you can communicate it, right? So that's the real like amazing part that is in short supply, um, because it's really about marketing, right? So but the real insight is that it's a really big deal if we can amplify our own intelligence this way. So going back to the scene where Steve Jobs talks about how in the future we'll be able to talk to Aristotle and get a reply, and that's the um, real final form of a computer, as it's as a machine that thinks. Because yeah, like back then, the computers were just so painfully hard to use. You had to type in a terminal some commands, type in the code manually, write the C operating system code, write the operating system. So that these are the real the decades of a lot of pain, painful work. But then there will come a point where the development of all the software takes on a level where it can then facilitate the simulation of intelligence, of a mirroring of our own developed on the model of our own neural networks, which are really mathematical operations of modeling the world, modeling a concept of the world to existent, and then so that is like really how intelligence exists in the world, manifests in the world, and intelligence is an aspect of life. And people that developed the early computers like JCR Licklider were very aware of this. So really from the start of the computer age, the information age, like it was really started with this final form of AI in mind. So now going back to work. All right, background music is spaceport music for space travelers. So again, I'm just like hiding the screen because working with like private, sensitive and API keys and things like that. So a side note, like I had this realization at Muay Thai today about what Jeffrey Hinton talked about when he said that the AI learned to deceive from us, from all the data it was trained on. And then like that is about that is an observation about how well, just like understanding that at a level of how often like we deceive ourselves, or like how often that is like in the world, happening in the world. Okay, anyway, going back. And then like another really important thought was about how well, I just think for me it's like super important to be a writer. Like writing books, I have to be like writing blogs. Like it's so important, and like I kind of like am kind of hard on myself, really. Yeah, no, like writing blogs and writing publicly is very important for your personal development. And really, yeah, I can do research papers too. Like doing a research paper on the topic of what my app does is my next step. So first, I have to just clean it up because it's been transformed and transfigured and split up. I have to like put it all together and like really put all my like I'm not gonna like just decide I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna do anything until I get this done. And I think that's my goal right now. It's like not leave this room, this chair until it's done. Meaning like done where it has a clear value proposition and it has no clear visible bugs, and it has um, a um, pay it's pay gated structure. So it has a payment processing. So that's my goal. I had so many like in clear, important thoughts, like observations. Like another one about um, how a free person in a free society develops versus how a person develops in an autocratic society, or yeah, any okay, that's might be way off topic, way off base. No, no, another real deep thought is like way off base. That's a quote from Blade Runner 2049. But in that specific scene, like that's what really I'm trying to make with Lumi, where it's like a video recorder, and you talk about something, and it just measures like your frequency and your mental state and your emotional state, and gives you like a score, and then like you keep track of this, and you do this multiple times per day. Like that's really my vision with Lumi, and that's what I'm really building. Oh, I also made a reel for Lumina Log. Oh, I have to ship it. I'm so hungry. I got I got lunch with a coffee.
คนพร้อมแล้ว จะรออะไรกันล่ะ ไปกันเลยสิ
โ working lunch. Just yellow noodles with an omelet and chicken. I've been in Asia for about a year, and I think I'm ready to go back to SF and be like, I'm pursuing my startup dream. I mean, I wasn't really like consciously like thinking of it that way, but it's actually like what I'm fucking doing, and that's what I've been. It's been actually my dream. So I just need to like document all that shit all the time. I think I'm ready to return to SF about soon, but I'm thinking also to go to go to China for 3 months to do Muay Thai and to do Kung Fu. All right, so I can just leave the screen on.